What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Daily Creation, and today I'm breaking down the beat for my new track called Dream Big featuring JayTrey and Tazz.
I've been going so hard, start to tear myself apart, bitch. I have no regard. All my life I've been scarred, so much pain in my heart.
So yeah, Dream Big. This is a record that we had laying around probably for, I'd say, probably 3 or 4 months before I kind of dug it back out of the archives. I think we made it, me and Jay made it probably around the time we began Epitome of Chaos, which is his new album. So I'm thinking probably September or October of last year this song was made. It was originally called BTS, and I think he was having me go through like one of his folders with a bunch of tracks in it and just getting rid of stuff. And I remember coming across this song, and I don't know what it was about the song, maybe just his verse, like how he attacked it and everything, and I loved the beat already. So I was thinking, you know, I'm not gonna just totally scrap this song, like maybe I could salvage this song. And I think this was probably in March or April of this year is when all this was happening. Around the same time, I interviewed an artist named Kamel Lauren for my podcast. And she's friends with an artist named Tazz. Well, Tazz reached out to me on Instagram and said, you know, he'd be down to work with me eventually and all this stuff. And like I said, it was probably like the week that I found this BTS song. So I told him I would send him a few tracks. And this song actually had like a whole open second verse and everything. So I figured it kind of fit his style from what I could tell. And I was like, maybe I'll just send it to him, see if he can like, you know, add something onto it, because it's kind of an unfinished song. Sent it to him, and I think I sent another song too, but he ended up picking this one. He said he enjoyed this one a lot, and I was happy with, you know, how the song turned out and everything. And once I got it back, I was like, I should just put this out myself, because I was already planning on putting out songs featuring artists anyway, and I figured it would make sense to just kind of get the ball rolling with a song like this. And I really love what both of them were talking about on this. And like I said, I love the beat itself. I think it's, you know, very uplifting and very energetic at the same time. So I'll go into kind of just the basics for this beat. Not a whole lot to it. I'd say it's probably 4 or 5 tracks in total. I kept the drums on one track for this one again, kind of like some of the ones I've been breaking down in recent months. But it all started out with this piano, and I forget where I found this piano from, but it's a very cool chord progression. All I did was time stretch it though a little bit. So this is what I got after I time stretched this piano. So very simple. That repeats pretty much the entire song. There's like one break that I had. I think it's toward the end of Jay's verse, right before Tazz begins. But you hear that piano throughout. Like I said, all that is I time stretched it a little bit. I think I might have pitched it down just a bit. Other than that, it's basically exactly how I found it. But I just love the way those keys are arranged. So the next sound we had was the drums. Very basic boom bap type drums, obviously used in a lot of different songs, obviously, as far as drum breaks go and things like that. So I'd say when I'm looking for drum breaks, I'm usually looking for ones that are mixed very well, and this is one that I felt like was mixed good enough, but I also like the dusty type of old school feel to it, and I think it fit what I was trying to go for here very well. So that's your drums. Next up we have, oh yeah, we got this percussion element. Let me see if I added a reverb onto this. No reverb. So this percussion element is exactly what it was. And it's just, I think it's like some bongos maybe, or some tribal sounds in there. And I have that kind of breaking in and out on the first verse and on the second verse and at the outro as well. It's something that's kind of, it's more in the background, but you'll be able to hear it in the record as well. The mix came out very clean, but again, just, you know, some very small details in there, nothing too crazy with that. And then the final element that we had to this beat is these little bells. All I did for those was just add some reverb, EQ it a certain way to make them kind of pop a little more. That's about it. I mean, that's literally the whole beat right there. So it's a 4-track. It's probably, like I said, I don't remember the day I made this or anything. All I remember is, you know, sending it to Jay. He did his verse, and then it kind of just sat around collecting dust. But I think, I always say this in all these videos, and it's very repetitive, but I think the more simple beats always come out the best, and I think this is a testament to that, because both artists were able to really, you know, say something that I felt like was very meaningful to them, and I feel like it's going to be meaningful to a lot of people as well, and that's why I decided to put this record out. So let me play it all together for you one more time here. That's basically it. So that's Dream Big right there. It's out now on all platforms. Shout out to JayTrey, obviously. You know, we got a ton of songs. His new album's coming out this week, so I figured why not drop this kind of as anticipation for it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think of that as well. Shout out to Tazz for showing love and for giving a great verse. I really enjoy working with him, and I look forward to working with him again. Can't talk here. And shout out to Isaac, man. Isaac obviously mixes a lot of songs. I had him mix this one. He did a great job again. So yeah, go check it out if you haven't yet. Dream Big by me, featuring JayTrey and Tazz. And until next time, we'll see you then, guys.
The game is meant to be tight. The biggest enemy is losing time in life. On my own, I have grown. It was hard cause a nigga tried to fight storms. It was a thorn in my side, but I have arrived. Blessings start to sprinkle from the heavens as long